Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Iron Sheik 84, and I'm here to stream for like an hour, hour and a half of the Control-Alt-Delete faction feud. New Age Caveman 32, good morning! Let's start blue stacks here and get going. Go blue stacks. Go, we got ourselves. Think. Alright. From the SIP, good morning. The feud's been fine. So I was gonna hop on last night, but honestly, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. You know, that's kind of just like I was feeling. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want to be in front of a camera or anything like that. But here we go. I've already maxed it plus some. For my what is it, for my 5-star character here. There we go. I got Tech Asuka, unfortunately. I would have loved the medallion. I still don't. I don't have Judgment Day Rhea Ripley, and I don't have EO, so I wasn't really expecting much out of this, and that's exactly what happened. And then as far as the bonus characters go, right here. So like I'm at 8.1 million. I don't have EO Sky. I don't have Rhea Ripley. And then when we take a look at the faction feud lineup, alright, yeah. So taking a look here, so I got my wins with Queen Zelina, Alexa, Lita, Goat Becky. I do not have Tech Ronda. I got my wins with Naomi, Bailey, Bianca, and Asuka. So, I mean, I got a ton of points. It's just I kind of, after a while, I took like big breaks. I watched the season finale of a show called Poker Face on Peacock, which I highly recommend. So yeah, I mean, and then this morning my little brothers came over, and so I was just hanging out with them. So I took like a huge break this morning. I told you I really don't care about ranking, and I took like huge gaps. So yeah, so there you go. We got some pretty big numbers there, and then. Excuse me a minute, I gotta take a phone call. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, oops. Turn on Edge. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the feud's been fine so far. Not really much of anything to really keep me. I haven't really used the. So I was cycling through the bonus characters, so I didn't actually use Baszler just yet. So I don't know. I think that, like, you know, it's like she's gonna be really good, hopefully. Yeah, the one thing, like, you see, here's the thing, like, I always told people that, like, you know, I'm by no means a Scopely apologist or anything like that. Hey, Don J, good morning. Yeah, the one thing I told you, like, I'm not a Scopely apologist or, like, butt kisser or anything like that. But one of the things, like, I always tell people is, like, look, you know, like, wait till, like, an event comes out before you start getting the pitchforks and shit ready. And I know I've talked about this before, but that's part of the reason, in my opinion. Okay, and then again, this is just my opinion alone. But, like, I think this is the reason, like, the reason why complaints aren't taken seriously by the Scopely staff is, like, the second they announce anything, oh, blah, 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 this is the worst thing ever, blah, 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 oh, it's terrible, oh, fuck Scopely, blah, 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 oh, free-to-play players are never gonna, this is just the whales, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's that shit every fucking time. It's like I said, it's just automatically everything that they do, worst thing ever, free-to-play players are getting screwed, and it's, oh, the whales are the only people. And I'm like, wait till it comes out, try it out, and it, you know, it's like, and if it's good, it's good, and if it's bad, then, like, you know, then go and say, like, no, it's not good for XYZ reason. I've had zero issue with the new setup, like, you know, right now. I max in about 3 or 4 hours, which is about how long it takes me to do it every single time. And yeah, zero issues. But yeah, but I heard, like, you know, it's like, you know, like on Reddit and on Discord and, you know, the thing, just people bitching left and right, left and right, left and right. Oh, it's like, oh, this is screwing the free-to-play players. Now only the whales are going to be able to max. I'm like, fucking, like, it's like I said, it took me the exact same amount of time, and I'm not a whale by any means. Yeah, and Donjay, here's the thing too. For as much as, like, there are certain things that I feel need to change. I'll be the first person to admit that. Okay. Y'all don't understand, like, new players, like players that have been playing, let's just say, like, the last, like, let's say, year and a half, 2 years, y'all have no idea how good you have it from people like me who've been playing since day one. You know, the thing, you know, like, and I'm not just saying this, if I were to start a new account today, I'm pretty sure I could have a 5-star gold character. By the way, the one thing I will say is annoying is it keeps bringing me back to the splash screen there. But yeah, I would say that I could have a 5-star gold character in 2 months, maybe even less than that. Like, the amount of resources the game gives out is, like, exponential to what we used to have back in the day. And people don't seem to realize, like, you know, just, like, kind of, I don't, newer players don't realize, like, just how good they have it compared to, like, how we had it. Like, back when I started playing this game, you could, like, you had to max events to get the tokens to be able to have to take your character's 3-star gold. And, like, people don't seem to understand, like, that was pretty bad. Like, that sucked. You know, yeah, and like I said, it's like, you couldn't build a character class 3-star silver unless you were in a top faction. And yeah, yeah, but you know, and like, and here's the thing, like, yeah, there look, everything could always be better. You know, I'm like I said again, I'm not saying that there aren't things that could be improved. You know, like, you know, I mean, but there are certain things that are like, I think people complain about shit, you know, like, oh, they gave out 1 million coins. Oh, why didn't they give me 2 million coins? And like, in situations like that, I'm like, oh, come on, fuck right off, like, seriously. You know, like, sometimes, I'm serious, like, you know, like, sometimes I'll see, like, they'll give out, like, you know, like when Scopely gives out, like, you know, like, the bags of TP or whatever, and they're like, oh man, I only got 500 TP and it's the color I didn't need. And I'm like, and again, it's a situation like that. I'm like, okay, would you rather got nothing? No, then shut the fuck up, seriously. You know, like, but yeah, like, yeah, free cards all the time, and like, some of these chase cards have been phenomenal. Like, you know, like Baron Corbin, they finally gave out a good female, a good free female in Dakota. Like, you know, my, like, here's the thing, like, I know when I talk about like criticisms and how things could be better, this is again, this is just a personal thing. Besides my why don't they fill the gaps in the women's rosters and classes and eras speech that I always give all the time. Now, what I would personally have done is made Bayley the free character, and then made Dakota a chase powerhouse woman. That's the only thing that I would have changed about this month. But I mean, like I said, you know, like I said, it's good character, free. I mean, like, really, like, what do people have to complain about? But then again, like I said, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna bitch for the sake of bitching. So I mean, what can I say here? Also, did one of my Fury. Okay, double checking something. Yeah, that's the thing too, is that like, I don't. It's one of those things that like I've mentioned before about like about just like a lot of things in general. Like, women have been in this game for 4 years now, right? And the thing is that like people like there are players out there that don't build their female roster because they're like, oh, my females suck, and then when they can't participate in an event, oh man, I don't have any women I can use. This event sucks. Well, you know, it's like, and it's like a self-fulfilling cycle, because they don't work on their women, so they can't do the events, and they can't do the events because they don't work on their women, and they don't work on their women because they can't do the events, and they can't do the events because they can't work on their women. But somehow that's Scopely's fault, and that's like, you know, the whale, you know, like it's Whale's fault, and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, you know, again, like, you know, there's an old saying, you know, it's like you should never look at your neighbor's plate to see, you know, it's like you should only look at your neighbor's plate to see if they have enough. Like, okay, you know, y'all are familiar with like Lurchy, right? The guy who's top of most of the leaderboards. He's my faction mate. He's got over a 9 million roster, while I have a I'm about to hit 5 million. I'm happy for my teammate. You know, and here's the thing, like, what do I wish I had, you know, as many 6 stars as he does, and yeah, you know, do I wish I had as many 6 stars as Lurchy does, and, you know, the resources and stuff that he does, and, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have his roster. But you know, do I go around and bitch and moan about like, oh well, he's got, you know, it's like he's got a 9 million roster and I only have a 5 million roster. No, I just focus on my own shit and move forward. Poncho, good morning. I hope you are having a fabulous morning. Yeah, but all that aside, like I said, I'm having a good morning so far, and just I just wanted to be on for a little bit, entertain the champions crowd out there, see how all y'all are doing, and then it's about to be 10:30 here. Like I said, maybe around like 11:30 or 12, I'm gonna start heading out to get my groceries and stuff for the week and run a couple of errands. I gotta head out to Lowe's to get some stuff for the house. Gotta go to Target. Gotta do a lot. Gotta run a bunch of errands. Always a busy day for me. There we go. Some other good news I guess I could give. I did watch Scream 6 on Friday. It was pretty good. Like I know I've complained a lot about some pretty bad horror movies that have been coming out lately. Hey, good morning, Doc. But yeah, Scream 6 was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it. Now here's the thing. I kind of figured out the ending about halfway through. But you know, like it still wasn't. I didn't figure out all of it, and I don't know. I thought it was. I enjoyed it. You know, I mean, I enjoyed it for a horror movie, of course. I mean, horror movies are, you know, they are what they are. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and plus I got to go see it with my siblings, so it was pretty. Like I said, it was a good time. Now I did go to an arcade yesterday. That was pretty terrible. I kind of felt bad because like I want them to be successful, but a lot of the monitors were washed out, and then like some of the joysticks and stuff were in pretty rough shape and whatnot. So I was just like, ugh. But yeah, I mean, I've had a pretty good. I've had a fairly good weekend. Like I said, I got errands to run, unfortunately. So you know, like today's gonna be full of, you know, do this, do that, take care of this, take care of that. But you know, it's been like I said, it's been a fun week, and I got no complaints. Other than I wish I won the lotto, but it doesn't everybody. Save those if at all possible. Like that. This. But how's everybody else this weekend been? Have you all had any luck in the chests and stuff and whatnot? Also, I need to make sure I dump out this water before I begin. Alright, yeah. Brian, congratulations! Soupster, good morning. I hope you're having a fantastic day, sir. Or morning so far, I suppose. But yeah, hope you're having a good one. Yeah. How's the feud and stuff been going for you thus far? Let's use this as insurance. Yeah, I mean, like, I wish I had gotten, like, I wish I had gotten Seth instead of, Tech Asuka, but, I mean, whatever, it's, freebie's a freebie, right? Maniac, good morning. Yeah, my Seth is, I think my Seth is 4-star gold, I want to say, or bronze, but yeah, I didn't, I don't have, I don't have theory, and I was like, I kind of looked at it and I was just like, like, do I really want to kill myself? Going all out and using props or, like upgrading him like all the way up to whatever to beat him. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's whatever. Well, dude, I'm sure. Look, here's the thing: they give out Goat Becky shards in like little increments all the time. I'm sure you'll get them soon enough. Get her soon enough. I mean, I only got her because you remember that faction feud like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago, or whatever it was. The one that was like so jacked up that they gave us like all the rewards plus extra straps and this and that and the other. Well, since they doubled up on the Goat Becky shards, like I was able to get her. So I mean, like it'll happen when it happens. Well, also don't forget take a look at your score. And with today's tours, see like where you'll land, and then kind of like figure out like if you'll hit another milestone and potentially get it there. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, like, Goat Becky's great, don't get me wrong, but, like, she's also not somebody that I would, like, say, like, oh my god, you spin, go get her right now. And as a side note, I really wish I had a pyro plate. Well, yeah, no, from the yeah, I know. I was just pointing out because, like, okay, let me take a look at it real quick. I had it pulled up here, didn't I? So today, so yeah, so there's two. There's Bailey the Role Model or Judgment Day Rhea, and then there's a challenge tour with Tech Ronda for normal, Showboat Naomi for hard, and then Goat Becky for hell. But the only reason why I mention that is like if New Age Caveman doesn't have Bailey, Rhea, Tech, Rousey, Showboat, Naomi, or Goat Becky, as we all know, like, it's pointless to be like, oh yeah, you're gonna get a ton of points when, you know, you're gonna get, like, kind of the base amount of points on that. Triumph, good morning. Oh, isn't that fucking convenient? One notch before the pin every stupid time. I don't know, maybe just listen to Mr. Mister. And he's like, you know, he's associating me with them. Yeah, for those of you who aren't like a million years old like me, Mr. Mister is a band. Hooray! Alright. I don't know why it keeps pushing me out to the splash screen, but yeah. Yeah, I really... So that's a little bit of like, here's the thing, it's a little bit of a sore point for me, like, you know, it's like since I said, since I've stopped spending, I don't have the, you know, like, you know, like, I couldn't get the top, like, prizes or whatever, but, yeah, look at this right here, you're supposed to be able to get 3 and get the fucking, the skill plate, and, like, they stopped at 2, like, what the hell? I never got a chance to get my 3rd piece so I could, like, so I could get a pyro plate. And I put in so much fucking work to get those 2. I mean, I'm hoping that next Motu event or whatever, they'll offer it again. But yeah, that's so uncool. So uncool. She's yeah, the mutant, not Motu. But yeah. Yeah, you know how much, you know how badly I've wanted that stupid plate for so long? Yeah, because I've seen people with the gear and the pyro plate like doing like what 7, 8, 9 million or whatever. Should be me.
Victory means nothing. The fight is everything.
Lita v Lita. Oh, man. That. Yeah, like like I said, I saw somebody. Like I said, I saw footage of somebody doing it, and I was just like, damn it! Like, where the hell's my plate? Ah! But hey, but kind of like I said, like not to be hypocritical what I said earlier. Look, I got what I got, and I don't have what I don't have. So I just focus on what I can do with the roster that I have in front of me, and go for the best. Like one of the main reasons why I want that plate is because look, if I can beat people in one turn, I'd rather do that than having to do 2, 3, 4 turns or whatever. Like that's kind of like my motivation for wanting that plate. Other than obviously on top of the fact that it makes her like wildly good. I mean, like Lita here, for example. I mean, I know they get the extra, the extra boost from like the kick out stuff, but I mean, like with Lita, I'm never gonna lose. But on the same token, like I said, I'd much rather beat somebody in like 30 seconds than have to keep doing this over and over and over for a couple of minutes. And then shit like this where the AI always fucking gets a kick out. So we have to prolong this forever and ever and ever and ever. Alright, for the love of God, let this be it. And of course I pinned on that shit. What the fuck? Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like I wish that. But I will tell you this: I did last week's event. I went for the moment versus the well, I went for that WrestleMania 2 moment instead of that Triple H plate or whatever. So yeah, more points for total drain. So I welcome the kickouts. And yeah, well, you see, here's the thing. Like I'm not shooting for leaderboard. And the one thing that sucks is just like I'm just like, oh, like I don't want this to play out. I'm just ready to be done. Yeah, well, the thing is, I took the moment only because I'm just like, yeah, that'll probably come in handy, at some point. I'll take Jim up, and then I keep putting off moving up Brett, only because like I have him at 4-star silver, and I mean like with the setups that I have, like I win, so it's like, sometimes it's one of those things like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I know he can hit like so much harder if I do this, or this, but it's also kind of hard. I'm like, well, it's like if I'm able to cheese out my victories, then what's the point of like wasting like resources moving somebody up. I don't know. I might just quit this match because with the stun immunity, I'm not going to be able to get off the. setups that I want, but we'll see first. Yeah, that's also one of the things too, is that, like, I mean, like, everything's paywalled, of course, nowadays, but yeah, my thought process was, I was like, yeah, it's like I'll have a chance to get, you know, the plate at some point. You know, the rest of the stuff is gonna take much longer to get back. Yeah, the one thing, if I would say the one thing that I would say I'm salty at myself for is the last Zombie Spring Break event. I forgot like the event ran out like 3 days later or whatever than it actually did. So I could have gotten Zombie Rhea's gear, but instead, like, I just, like, I traded in for other stuff, and then also I kind of wish I had taken Edge's like 100% damage belt, and I didn't. So I mean, like, you know, it's just stuff like that. And then also, like I said, since I've cut my spending, like, I could have had Super Stacy by now. I'm a couple hundred short of her, and I know they've had like those deals where like you get 100 shards or whatever for $20. And if I spent $60, I would have gotten her, but, you know, I wanted to be a good boy and not spend money when I said I wasn't going to. And I still don't have her because of that. Also, before I forget, there's something I needed to do, but I'll do it here. I'll do it in the middle of these matches, and I got a good setup here. Bam, there you go. And of course she kicked out. That's there, and follows. Okay, so it's no longer since it is no longer February, I need to change it to oh, come on. I know I had that in there. Sorry. I remembered I needed to change it, and I should have done this earlier, but I forgot. Click. Naomi. Who haven't I used yet? Her. Click. Click, click. Bam, those are stars, baby. Come here. Click, click, click. Submit. Alright, save settings. Alright, This person followed recently. I forgot. I needed to update this. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's updated to the March stuff now. All right. Yeah. And Francisco followed a couple of days ago. So thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Tech Bailey at 6 star. Do you have the Tech Bailey? Yeah. I have my Tech Bailey is 5 star gold, and like I know she's like slow now with like what like compare now that kind of like her super stub isn't as good against like the 6 star health pools, but she's still somebody I use quite a bit. I haven't really moved on to the to that to her other setup with the immobile gems, but hey, she's still rocking it. Oh, yeah, let me turn back on. I gotta tell you, for like I said, this feud's been pretty decent for me. Like I've had I've had very little like issue with like my matchups, getting points and everything. So, and overall, I think this has been a great feud so far. The only complaint that I have is, like I said, it keeps bringing me back to that splash screen, which I don't know why. And then I don't know if y'all noticed this, but the transition, and what I'm talking about is like, so did y'all notice that it was like taking maybe like an extra, like on these screens, like where it says 4 break and stuff, like this was taking like an extra like 5 to 10 seconds last night, which I know may not seem like much, but when like when you're somebody who feuds a lot, like that time adds up so quickly. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you had the same, if maybe some of y'all have the same problem. I didn't, because I haven't faced the Charlotte, but a couple of my teammates were telling me that they were facing an IOW Charlotte, and after beating her, like the points didn't register. So I know there's, like I said, so I know there's been some deal of like little issues with that, but I mean, outside of that, like I said, I haven't had a single problem this entire feud. And also, there is something else that I would like to thank Scopely for expressively. So I know a couple people like were like, "Hey, where's the new showdown?" And I was like, "I don't want them to put the new showdown in. Like, I want them to run the feud first and then implement it, on Monday or whatever." So, I mean, like, I know that wasn't in, like, I know that decision wasn't mine, of course, but whoever made the call to not do it this weekend, thank you so much. Like, seriously, thank you. Thanks for not implementing a new mode the same weekend as the feud, because, like, with their track record, like, I knew it was gonna like ruin the feud and not, basically make it unplayable. So I'm very happy that they made the decision to not screw with anything. And I know this has been talked about before. Like, I really wish that they would take like I said, a random weekday, like to just say like, hey, the third Tuesday of every month or something. Like, the game will be down for 24 hours. We can do server upgrades, fix bugs, whatever. Like, I would much rather them do that than, you know, not do it and, you know, have constant bugs. And I'm sure that y'all would, you know, like, y'all would be fine with it too. And I think the player base would be a lot happier having a consistently properly working game than to have a, you know, to have broken events come out all the fucking time. Yeah, and also I forgot I took the I took Steel off of her to put him on Asuka. Yes, I did. Yeah, I left the window open so I can get some fresh air into my room. Yeah, so it's a little chilly here in Dallas. It's 37 degrees outside right now. I don't know what that is in Celsius. 37. It is 2.7 degrees Celsius outside. Yeah, well, also, this hasn't happened a lot, since I don't lose a lot, you know? But, one of the problems that I did have as well is, for whatever reason, if Zombie Bianca hit the bleed, and then the sub, and I lost all my health due to the bleed while still in the sub, like, the sub wouldn't end. So, like, I'd be constantly just, like, stuck going like this, and, like, the counter would never go down, so I'd have to close the game and restart it, unfortunately, so, that's like, that's like the only, like, real, like, issue I ran into this weekend, other than, like, some slightly longer than normal load screens. And I don't know, like, the other thing too, and I know this is probably going to be like, oh, well, screw you too. This is one of the rare times that I have, so other than Judgment Day Rhea, like, I have everybody in that bag. So it was actually, like, the milestones kind of sucked for me, you know, because, like, I'm, like, 500 away from Judgment Day Rhea or whatever. So I'm not anywhere close to unlocking her. So, like, everybody in the milestone bag was useless to me. Mule, good morning, and Ivy Girl, good morning. It's like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but, like, this was one of those things where I was just like, ugh, like, I'm not getting anything, like. So, like, you know, like, when events come out, like, you know, and I look at milestones, I'm like, oh, you know, it's like, so there's a chance, like, like a decent chance I might get somebody new, you know, and I'm like, all right, cool, you know, whatever, you know, and then, you know, it's like, and then I was looking at, like I said, I was looking at the milestone bags from the blog reading and everything, and I was like, well, I'm not getting shit this weekend, so great, like, you know, it's like the likelihood of getting EO from a bag is pretty much not going to happen, and then I was like, they're going to be stingy with how many Rhea, you know, shards they give out. So I was like, well, I'm not getting anything. So, so pretty much, I just, you know, I just joined to, you know, like, help out the faction, make sure that we got a good score, and then, you know, like, the points and TP, the coins and TP and stuff that I get out of the events were the only, like, useful thing for me. I don't even think we don't even have a prize wall this time, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't so stoked to max the feud, I would have thrown my phone after getting that Seth. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, like I said, I got a 5-star bronze Asuka out of it. So I mean, like, woo, you know, like I got a fuse for somebody I never play with. I mean, I thought about taking her up to do the you know, that thing that everybody figured out where, you know, it's like you put the Z plate on her, and if you survive 3 turns, that you pretty much can, you know, like, you know, you'll do like 3 or 4 million damage or whatever. I thought about moving her up to do that, but then I was just kind of, but then I was just like, why am I doing that? And I think at that time too, like I just gotten Tech Bailey and a couple other people, and I was just like, yeah, screw that. I'm not wasting resources on this. Sorry, just checking it. Keep getting asked to remove two-factor authentication. Should be happy that I finally did that. It keeps, like, every single time I open up Twitter, it keeps telling me to turn off F2P, which I think is still stupid, but whatever. Alright, there you go. It's Quailman. Yeah, how are you doing? Oh, it's going. I mean, I already maxed everything yesterday, so, or I maxed everything that I could yesterday. Let me rephrase that. So, I hit 40 mil last night. I think I got I played a little bit this morning before my siblings came over, so I was at 60 mil whenever I started my war score whenever I started the stream, and then I have everybody. I've got all my bonus CSS stuff done, but I don't have Tech Ronda, I don't have Io Shirai, and I don't have Judgment Day Rhea. So I have like 8 million points plus however many victories I have with my acrobats. So I mean, I'm not gonna hit 9 million because I don't. I had better things. I wanted to sleep. I didn't want to stay up all night. So yeah, here we go. So hey, 666 right there. So yeah, I'm at 73 million for the war score right now, and for this, yeah, 8.1 million. I mean, I guess I'll play enough. I mean, I already have a shitload of these shards anyway, but I mean, I wouldn't mind an extra 2.5 million coins. But yeah, like I said, no Io Sky, no Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, and here we go, looking at this right here. So all these are done except for Tech Ronda. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I just got on just to say what's up to everybody, provide y'all with a little bit of entertainment this morning, and then, you know, just to chill. And then like I said, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on, maybe like half an hour, maybe for like 45 minutes or something. And then I'm gonna go get dressed and head out and do my store runs and everything. Get my groceries for the little one. Get some groceries for myself. Maybe see if there's something fun or something good at the good old at Costco or whatever that I want to get for myself. There you go. We'll start. We'll do bottoms up this time instead of top down. But yeah, the little one's with his mom this weekend, so I'm gonna go pick him up from ABA tomorrow, and I'm sure he'll be really happy to see dear old dad, like he always is. There we go. That's where I meant to do it. Yeah. So I'll go get the strawberries and stuff that he really loves, and some of the other things I think he's good on his Doritos and whatnot, but like I said, he needs his fruits and veggies, and then I'm gonna go get some sparkling water and some other stuff too. So yeah, we'll see. And of course, my favorite thing to do at Costco is to eat the free samples and see what's good. Yeah, show me a person that doesn't love eating free samples at Costco, and I'll show you somebody who's very sad in life. Get a slice of Costco pizza? Yeah, I might. Dude, I love the Costco pizza. And plus, Ramadan starts this Wednesday, so this is gonna be the last time that I'm gonna be able to. Yeah, this is gonna be the last time that I'm gonna be able to do that for a month, basically. Oh yeah, the scene in Family Guy. Oh yeah, when. So I'm gonna admit I'm not a big fan of I'm not a big fan of of Family Guy, but I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's the one where I think it's the sausage samples or something like that, and then there's like multiple people, and then Peter, and then it's like, and then the lady's like, you don't have to keep dressing up, and then you see Peter come back, and there's like and then you see like there's like 3 lookalikes or whatever in front of him. Carb load before that. So here's the. Yeah. So. I know this is a side note for me. Like, I've kind of gotten a little. I slimmed down considerably, and then like I kind of like I've gotten lazy and I've gotten tubby again. So I'm gonna take Ramadan as a opportunity to start slimming back down again and to actually like start going back to the gym. So like I know there are other people out there who like they'll wake up at like 4 in the morning and gorge before before the sun comes up or whatever. I don't get to sleep a lot to begin with. Just between work and the little one and everything, so I appreciate what little sleep I get. So I'm gonna take this out as an opportunity to like get back to eating more reasonably and kind of cutting out junk food and stuff. It's not, like I said, it's not too hard. It's y'all know how it is. It's just portions, and then like I said, actually getting back to the gym. I was never like I'm never like crazy like, oh, I'm gonna go like lift weights and run for 6 hours a day or something like that, but I would go 2 to 3 times a week, and just do like half an hour, 45 minutes of cardio and lift some weights, and I haven't done that in like 6 months. So yeah, I need to get back and lose some of my get my dad bod under control. Evie. Evie, the dog. No, Evie, come here. Evie, come here. Lie down. Look, it's Evie the dog. Look at her. It's Evie. Evie the girl. Look at her. Evie. Evie's the dog. Yeah, she can chill out. Yeah, who do you want some new characters? Okay, so I I kind of laugh about this, and no, we didn't set this up. I'll talk about it here in a moment. Yeah, short version. Like I said, it's gonna be the women. I mean, oh yeah. I wonder where Bucky is. He's probably downstairs sleeping. Is it too much to ask for one red gem right there? Alright, I guess Evie wanted to leave. Being a bad girl, not hanging out with Dad. Yeah, Alright, this worked out exactly how I wanted it to be. Yeah, and like I said, I would do it, but I don't want to make my partner wait on me. So we'll just do this. I'll just roll through this this battle real quick, and then we'll get into it. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I know, like, the short answer is, like, the gaps in the women's roster. I know, like I said, I know I keep harping on that, and y'all are probably sick of me talking about it all the damn time. But yeah, those are stars. Yeah. Chasing 800 matches to finally get the League 20 today. More power to you. I mean, here's the thing. If I stayed up all night and played, I'm sure I could, like, you know, like, I know I said I would hit 8 million in bonuses. Like, I'm sure that if I stayed up all night and played my heart out, I could easily, like, you know, get the 400 matches or whatever, 400 wins or whatever it is. It's just like, I have no desire whatsoever to put in that amount of effort. And for people who do, more power to you. Evie, what is it? Evie girl. Evie, what do you want? Okay, I think she wants to go to the bathroom. 1 second. Y'all, if y'all excuse me, please. Evie, what is it, girl? Thank you very much for waiting. She did have to go to the bathroom. Well, sorry, but getting back to it, I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm not making commentary. Like, 741 matches in, like, 5 hours is pretty much, I don't think that's going to happen. But, hey, here's the thing. The more matches you do today, that's the less that you're going to have to do in the Flash feuds, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you had to do, like, you were going from 0 to 800. Yeah, 59 should be, that should be achievable. Oh no, it's 59. Yeah, 800 minus 741 is 59. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I know this is outside of the, like, who we want to see added. Like, I think 6-star silver is going to be coming out in the next, I want to say 2 to 3 months. Yeah, and again, that's just pure speculation. I got no insight or anything, but I think it's going to happen sooner than later. And with that happening too, like, I really hope a new I really hope a new league opens up, because I polished off this past I'm already done with League 20. I can polish this off like a while ago. No, it's all good. I do a lot of, like, having worked retail for as long as I did, and the fact that we've had the store for like 15 years now or something like that, I have like, I don't know, I figure out I can do, like, small math and stuff, like, you know, pretty quickly in my head. Well, I'm sure it'll happen, Quill, man. I'm sure it'll happen soon. Trust me. That's the same thing that I thought whenever, like, when I was working my way up to get Rock or Sean. Like, I was like, oh, like, this is gonna take forever, but it happened. And it did, and I was super happy about it. Yeah, true. I know a bunch of people have been happy about getting King Barrett. Like, I've been playing this game for so long. Like, I've had him for a long time, and like, I thought it was cool that, like, whenever they give people abilities of, like, for those who aren't in the game anymore or whatever. So, like, if you have Mr. T, he's pretty much the same. So Wade Barrett will break. Oh, that's enough to beat. Wade Barrett. So Wade Barrett will break 5 red gems, and then Mr. T will break 4, but add 1,000 damage. So depending on like what level your character's at, like one might be more beneficial than the other. I mean, me personally, like I would just take it for the shards. That's me. Finish this up. Going back to the splash screen like is like wasting so much time. All right, no MP trainers. All right, it's to my advantage. My Molly's a pain. I really wish I had the Mighty Molly gear because like my Molly Holly's a pain to play against. She not only has she has an anti-stun escape artist plate with like all vitality medals, so yeah, she's super annoying to face. I don't use the multiply setup, but I like I said, mine really is not very fun to face. Alright, and with this swipe, I am done. Bam. Yeah, I actually got a strap, and I like literally the only reason why I kept it is because it was anti-stun, and then as soon as I got Molly, I was just like, yay, you know, like I have somebody to use this on. All right. So I think I'm gonna end like this will be my last one. But yeah, just to talk about who I want in this game. So it's gonna be the women mostly. So here we go. So so this is what I'm talking about. So in the Attitude Era, there's 6 classes in this game. So we have a Trickster, a Striker, a Tech, and a Powerhouse. And then who am I missing here? Before I open my big mouth. Yeah, so I don't believe that there's any other. There's no other. So in Attitude Era, there's 2 classes missing. In the Legends here, we have a female legend. In the Hall of Fame, we got Trickster, Striker, Showboat, Acrobat, Tech. We don't have a Powerhouse. I'm just making sure, like, yeah, we don't have a Powerhouse. Icons of WrestleMania. We don't know what the new ones coming, what the new like Natalia and stuff is going to be. So I'll save my judgment for that. But basically, you know, we're missing 2 here. Modern Era, like I know, like we already have everybody. So I'm not going to go over this. All classes are covered in the Modern Era. And then PG, we got Showboat, Striker, we have Trickster, and then I know Bree is Powerhouse, or PG, and I don't have her, but yeah, she's she's Reality Era. I thought she was PG. Yeah, so like I said, so we have a missing gap here. In the Reality Era, we have a missing gap there. Ruthless Aggression, we have a missing gap. So like who I want in the game, like I mean, besides like favorites of mine personally, like I would love to have like Bull Nakano in this look, little Shiki. Okay, as a teenager, I was head over heels for Sunny, and like based on what's happened to her in the last like 15-20 years, like I 100% get why she wouldn't be in this game, especially what happened to her recently. But I mean, like, if that wasn't the case, I would have loved to have seen Sunny in this game. you know, Sensational Sherry would be another one. And I just, like I said, just my list would mostly be like, these are like, I want every hole that's in the women's roster right now as far as like classes go for the eras. This is what I want to be in the game next. Uh, on top of that, I mean, like, I'm always I always prefer new characters to be in this game rather than repeats. And I mean, I understand with, like, with licensing and this, that, and the other, you know, you know, like, you can't put people in the game that may not be in the company another 6 months going forward. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I would like to see, dude, I would love to, like, see, like, Steve Blackman, Hardcore Holly, you know, and, like, more representation from, like, people in the Ruthless Aggression era and whatnot. That would be my, like, who I want in the game. Now, if it's, like, specifically, like, who would I love to see in here? I mean, like, that would also be, like, I'd have to, like, rack my brain and kind of be like, okay, so who isn't in this game right now? And who would I like to see in here? I mean, Owen Hart would be a big one, but I mean, like, that one's never gonna happen, obviously, because of his widow. And yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just, like I said, just, like, more, like, a more fleshed out uh thing. And, you know, and maybe show, like I said, maybe show the PG era and the reality era especially, to show some love, because, like, both the men and the women in that era suck big time. So I mean, like, yeah, there we go. I mean, like I said, that's my short and sweet, like, without getting too in depth on, you know, who is and isn't in the game right now. That would be it. A good Asuka would be another one that I like. I mean, like, that one that, like, immediately comes to mind. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's there's things in this game that need to change. We'll do that. Yeah, Sable would be a good one. Jackie would be a good one. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of things that this game does need. And, like, they've addressed some of them. Like, I just, I don't know how to explain this. Like, there's certain things that change, but, like, I wish they had changed, like, 2 years ago versus now. So, like, for example, I knew for a fact that they were going to monetize Showdown as soon as they said that they were updating it. But I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it, right? But here's the thing too. The Showdown shop should have been updated, like, a year ago minimum. But it wasn't. And, you know, like, it's like things like that. It's just like, I kind of, like I said, I wish that there's a lot of things in the game that need to be updated for, like, the 6-star era that are still stuck in, like, the 4 and 5-star era. So, I mean, like, I would like those updated, but updated the way they are now, not monetized updated, if that makes sense. But I mean, like, I know that, like I said, I don't know, I'm giving super general info, like, you know, it's like, I'm not saying, like, oh, it's like they need to do this, and this. I mean, like, how, like, you know, there's even a couple of other things too, like the bonus CSS, for example, right? I have 8 million points that I can get, right? 400 matches is a lot. Like, you know, it's like, and when they upped it from, like, 5,000 to, like, 12,000 or whatever, like, I was hoping that would be a permanent change, and then they switched it back to 5,000. Like, me personally, I think it should be, like, 20. Because here's the thing, like, 400 matches is a lot. You know, and I mean, like, even, like, 50 is a lot, or, like, 100 would be a lot, but, like, the time to benefit ratio is not worth it to me. So, I wouldn't want. Oh, actually, here, let me switch it back real quick. I didn't close BlueStacks just yet. Oh no, that's war score. Never mind. Yeah. So this right here. So let's just say I stayed up all night to do 400 matches or whatever. 40 million coin, great. You know, a token, great. You know, like that's great. You know, like the million points, like I don't think like it does like that big makes like that big of a difference. And I mean, like I wish, like I said, I wish that they made this a little more achievable. You know, so like it's kind of like to show it off. So 150,000 times 5,000 5,000. You know, it's like I've done 30 matches between like, you know, like with an acrobat, and you know, at 80 million, like it's just, I don't know, like the like like I said, it's a time to benefit ratio. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like I love the 40 million coins, but also, is it worth me like feuding for, you know, like, do I really want to feud for 20 hours straight for 40 million coins? No. You know, I don't want to. Like, you know, like a normal player, you know, like, and I would say like I'm, you know, like I said, I know this is like the 1%. I'm probably like, I would say like I'm here, maybe in like the 3% or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's just like like I said, I kind of wish that they scaled stuff a little more to where like you're not just giving stuff away, because I don't want that either. I know there's, I mean, trust me, there are a ton of people, hey, I want everything for free and I don't want to work for it. I do want to work for it. I just don't want to, like I said, my time is valuable and I can only put in so many hours into a video game, and like that's my take on it. But yeah, hey, Showtime Chemo. Yeah, sorry, unfortunately you missed the end. I gotta get ready. I gotta go get my groceries and stuff. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I hope I provided y'all a little bit of entertainment this morning. And as always, this is going to be on YouTube, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitch at IronSheik84 for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a very blessed day. And I'll catch you around. I don't know. I know the new showdown is supposed to come out next week or whatever. Depending on what I have going on and how the little one is and whatnot, I'll try to stream like a little bit of the new showdown event next week. I forget. Let me look at Discord real quick. I know I have this here somewhere. So faction, we have a midweek faction boss. And then next weekend is supposed to be the new showdown scrimmage. So, I mean, I'll see how it is, you know, and like I said, I'll pass my judgment at that time once I actually know how it looks, you know, how fair it is, how this new energy system crap is going to be working. And, you know, we'll hopefully also get to see what the new IOWs are and what they... like how good they are, and then I can kind of like figure out what I want to get from there. But yeah, like I said, I just hope you all have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you when I see you. So bye bye everybody.